Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here on this beautiful Tuesday morning. This is a series of videos that I call It Belongs in a Museum, to which you should dutifully reply, so do you. And yes, I absolutely do. But here's what we do in this series. We basically take a couple of games down off of my shelves and speak about them for a couple of, just for a few minutes each and kind of show them off. It's kind of like a glorified unboxing for older games. Now, the reason I say older games is because I don't have an actual delineated number of years that it must be old in order to have it show up on It Belongs in a Museum. We're just talking about things that are basically, generally not being talked about right now for one reason or another. We all know that the cult of the new is alive and well. And generally speaking, that's what you more often than not have content creators covering is the new stuff. And rightfully so. The news, there's a lot of new stuff out there, so we need a lot of content creators that do that. We are going to take one day out of the week, however, and talk about those things that are older and maybe have left the limelight. So we're going to do that. Jeff C., what's up? What's up? Howdy, howdy. Good to see you. Thank you for being here, Jeff. Appreciate you. We are going to be talking about two games. And those games are sitting right off camera so that you can't see what they are. We also do something a little bit different here on Tuesdays, and that is we have a little friendly competition to see who can guess what game we're going to talk about next. And the reason we do that is I like to give stuff out. I like to give stuff away. So we're going to give the winners, the person who correctly and most promptly answers the question of what game we're going to talk about next. We're going to give them a couple of stickers, a couple of Flipside stickers, and a surprise. And that surprise and two stickers will come in about, in the next few days, whenever I can get it mailed out. Matthew Vincent is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Thank you for being here, brother. All right, we are here and ready to go. Let's see here. Do we want to go ahead and start and give you two a jump? Give you two a jump? Yeah, we might. We might just do that. We might just do that. I will say this, and I want to say it before it actually happens. We are sitting at the cusp, I mean literal cusp, of 8,000 subscribers. And I just want to say thank you so much for everyone that has signed up and followed us over the last basically year and a half at this point. And it's just been a really fun ride. It has really been great. I'm super pumped to almost be at 8,000. And it's kind of surreal because, back when I started, I had no idea. How having my own channel was going to go over. But what is it? Let me see. No, not open image. I don't want to open the image. I want to do that. Open link in a new tab. So we go to the Flipside, and we have 560 videos. This might make 561. And we've been going pretty strong since May of 2023. May of 2023. That's when we kind of started. So May of 2023, that is 17 months. 17 months. Oh, let's turn that off. Sorry. 17 months. I got to do math. I need to get my calculator out. So 17 times 4, that is 68. And so if we have 560 videos divided by 68 weeks, That's pretty cool. That's pretty dadgum stinking cool. That is a little bit over 8 videos a week over those 17 months. Now, that includes shorts and the edited content that we put out, and the all of the lives that we do and all of that kind of stuff. So there's, you know, some of that content is a little bit easier to produce than others, but I think that's a pretty good running tally. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say thank you guys and gals for being here, for supporting the channel. If you're not already subscribed, do it. Do it. We don't, you know, we usually put out 1 or 2 videos a day, so it's not like we're going to be flooding your inbox. On top of that, a lot of the stuff is live, and you can come by. If you can't make it during the live, you can always stop back by later on and watch the lives. And I know that watching lives isn't as fun as when you're catching it live, because you can't interact with the other people, and you want to, but you can't. And so I get it. It's a little bit different. We are starting to make a little bit more edited content. Basically, we're hitting up, you know, we're doing a top 5 every week. It's actually top 10 that we split into 2 things, a top 5 here on the channel and a bottom 5 over on the Dice Tower. So there's that. I'm putting up some other little tidbits of content over on the Dice Tower and continuing to do everything here, but we do the best we can to try to build a community, and that's what we want here. We want a community feel. We don't want just a content outlet, you know what I'm saying? So take that for what it's worth, but we are probably going to hit today or tomorrow, probably going to hit 8,000 subscribers, and I just wanted to say thank you ahead of time. Let's see here. Stefan is here. What's up? Good evening. Good evening, Stefan, over on the other side of the pond. Vanessa, hello, hello. Currently taking a break. Well, everybody needs a break. Good to see you. Ryan says he is here. All right. Well, if Ryan's here, we can start, because he's probably going to get it correct first, and then he'll just give it away to somebody. What I am going to instill at this point is a slight change. Well, excuse me there, Strider. Strider is just snuggling up to my feet. All right. A slight change in the prize package realm for these. It belongs in a museum. I am now going to straight content. Straight content. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Just lay it on the line. Bam, 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 bam. There you go. Well, here we go. This is the change. If you have previously won, you are now able to win again. But I won't send you more stickers, because I'm running low on stickers, and I gotta get another order of stickers in. But here's the thing: if you've won before, you can win again. Unless you want to give your stuff away. If you want to give your winnings away, by all means. I'm a huge fan of that. So by all means do that. But if you would like to have, if you want to win again, do not feel guilty. I will send you new stuff, but I will, if you have won in the past, I will withhold the 2 stickers, because right now, this is just kind of a temporary thing. Right now we're low on stickers, but I still want to mail them out to people who have not yet won before. But if you have won before, you can win again. I just won't send out stickers with your package. So just keep that in mind. Oh, Strider wants to be close to his papa. He is not a very cuddly lab, which is distressing for Jessie. She wanted a lab because she wanted a dog that was going to be like cuddly and all of that kind of stuff, snuggles and all that kind of thing. He is not that way. I have to basically tell him lay down, like on my leg. If I'm laying down not laying down, but if I'm like, sitting with my legs up and watching the TV or something like that, I have to tell him, come here, sit down, lay down, and then he'll do it. But he will not just come and like, he won't do that. And it distresses Jessie, and it's quite humorous. But nice. The ban is over. More stuff. There was no ban to begin with. It was a chance, an opportunity to share. There you go. All right. So here we go. The first one. The first game that we're going to talk about today is from 2019. So it's only 5 years old. Only 5 years old. Now, I talked about an arbitrary number of years that it has to be old in order to be covered, and there isn't one. But if you want me to kind of nail it down, I think 5 years is a nice round-ish number to have as that. So this is just on the cusp of being able to be talked about here on It Belongs in a Museum. But 2019 was the release date. And we have, I usually give you 2 mechanisms, but it only has 2 mechanisms. So I'm only going to give you one, and it is worker placement. So it's a worker placement game, and you have different worker types. That's an important thing. So it's a worker placement game from 2019. That's the first game we're going to talk about. Worker placement game from 2019. Yeah, the ban is over. Bow, bow, bow. While we're waiting for guesses to start piling in, I do want to point everyone to some of the stuff we've been doing lately. We did a live playthrough of Deliverance, Council of the Fallen on Friday. That campaign for a reprint of Deliverance and the new expansion Council of the Fallen is ending this Friday. So if you've been kind of on the fence, you need to make sure you need to make a decision pretty quick. Now I'm sure there's probably going to be a late pledge or something to that effect. So there's no FOMO going on here. I just trying to give you guys the information that you need to make your decision on time. The campaign is going to close on Friday, I believe. So be sure to go check out Deliverance, Council of the Fallen on Kickstarter. Yeah, last night, JT and I played Harikiri, Blades of Honor, and we played the Act 2, Chapter 2, exploration phase of the game. The game has 2 phases, and they're both robust. There is an adventure phase where there's a big map and you're traveling around to these different things, trying to accomplish different tasks and so forth. It's very much a campaign story-driven campaign game. But it's split up into 2 phases. You have your adventure phase, which is on this huge map, and you're moving around from places to places in feudal Japan, I believe is what it's called. And then you have an exploration phase, which is kind of like a boss battler or a dungeon crawl. We played, and it took 3 hours with explanation, probably only about 2 hours if we're not goofing around and taking longer to explain things. But that was a fun game. They have a campaign going on until Friday as well for a reprint of Harikiri Blades of Honor and its expansion. I believe there might also be a reprint of the rulebook, like a 2.0 rulebook or something to that effect. So both of those videos have links to their campaigns. So go check those out. Those are a couple of games that I did really enjoy. Deliverance, you guys know about how much I love Deliverance. So but Harikiri, we had a great time playing that game. It was really fun. Great components, great artwork, great mechanisms, a lot of really fun stuff going on there. But it's definitely a lifestyle game because there is a metric ton of content in those boxes. Harikiri comes in 2 boxes, one for like miniatures and stuff, and then the other one has all of the other game components: cards, storybooks, the map, the board, the player boards, everything. It's huge. Anyway, Reavers of Midgard, Ryan says. No! Marco Polo 2 in the service of Khan. No! Ryan, how do you do it, man? Usually it's your first guess, but you nailed it on the second one. You nailed it on the second one, A Fistful of Meeples. This is from 2019. Johnny Pack is the designer. A great designer, by the way. He also did Koloma, and I'm drawing a blank on other ones that he has done. But this is one that I've really enjoyed because usually when you have Western-themed games, they're usually kind of mechanic heavy or mechanism heavy. This one is not. This is a Mancala-based game, but it also has worker placement, and the kinds of workers that you have do different things. It's really, really fun. Really fun. It's by Final Frontier Games, and it can hold 2 to 4 players, and it takes about 30 minutes. Usually I round up to 45 minutes when it says 30 because you always have to ask questions or all that kind of stuff. But Fistful of Meeples. All right, Ryan. Man. Fistful. What of them? You're right. I did pronounce that strangely. Technically, there are 3 mechanisms, so I feel lied to. It's worker placement. I don't know why they split up worker placement and worker placement with different workers. I don't understand why they do that. I know that there are some that you don't have, but it's worker placement with different workers. You don't have to restate the worker placement part in the mechanisms because the workers they do different things in this game. So it should really only be 2. So I didn't lie to you. I just gave you a filtered version of reality. There you go. Mancala worker placement, different worker types. I know, Ryan. I know. All right, Ryan. So you got to let me know, buddy, because I'm pretty sure you have, maybe you're hungry. Meeples may be harsh on the teeth. That is pretty true. I'm not hungry, though. I agree, but still. I know. Okay, here we go. Ryan, you need to determine, because I'm pretty sure you've won before, so I want you to let me know, do you want a new prize package, sans stickers, or would you like to give your winnings away to somebody else in the chat? Your choice. Let me know. I will put into the chat my email address as per usual so that whomever is the winner, whether it be you, Ryan, or someone else that you choose, they can go ahead and email me at flipsideobg@gmail.com with their address. I will have to let you will have to let me know for sure if you have won or if you have not won so that I know whether to include or not include stickers. So there you go. Has Jeff C won? I don't know. Jeff will have to answer you because my brain just doesn't work that way. It doesn't retain that kind of information. Usually when I fill out the box with the addressee's information, it's like, okay, that's done. There it goes. But that's how it is. All right. Let's go ahead and get down to the table and take a look at A Fistful of Meeples. So A Fistful of Meeples, as you can see here, it is a Johnny Pack game. Very much a Western-themed game, but you have this Mancala, I like this, rules of conduct. I love that. If you're looking at the game, there is not a whole lot of components. Neat-looking Meeples, though. And then you have all of this good setup. You have all of the rules of play here. And it tells you a lot of different processes and so forth that you have to use during the... you can actually get into shootouts. So that's a pretty cool thing. You can use dynamite in the game. Look at that. Game end triggers, scorings, so forth and so on. And a quick reference on the back. So not bad at all. Here is the board. And the board is pretty cool as well. You have 2 different areas for standing for the shootouts. And then you also have all of these other buildings that are around the edge of the thing. You have a cemetery over here. You have a factory over here. Got the saloon over here. And I can't remember what this space is over here. Can't remember. Maybe it's in there. Hold on. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-da-dum bum bum bum. It does not say. It knows not the jail. Okay, this is the jail down here, not the factory. So this might be the factory up here, where you can get gold. Here's the saloon, and here's the cemetery. And where is the? I can't remember. Anyway. You have basically, let me just set this out over here, put that down there. So in the bag, there's a bunch of stuff in the bag, which are basically just some of the kinds of businesses that are going to be here. So you'll be able to do different things if you place the businesses out on these different store tops, basically. There's the token for dueling, and so there's just a whole bunch of different things in here. Every color has their own thing. Then you also have the Meeples. The Meeples do different things, and you have a couple of dice in there as well. Which are which? Okay, so the yellow ones are miners, so they do, they can draw different things from the mining bag. The red is a robber, so he's a bad guy. This is the madam, and she does something a little bit special. These are the deputies, the blue guys. And then the brown ones are builders. These are the guys that will be able to build these different store tops, which are going to be used for scoring towards the end of the game. And then you have the madame. So the madame, she draws one for each miner at a location, then sends all the miners to the saloon. So, and then these are different things that are used. The yellow blocks here are gold. And let me just double check here. Oh, Ragged Edge, what's up, Doug? So you've got gold bars, which are these things right here. And then you have gold cubes, which are these things right here. Then you have stone cubes, which are the the gray ones, and then the red ones are dynamite. Dynamite! And then this is the actual mining bag. I use it to store these things in the game, but generally speaking, these are going to be in the mining bag, and you're going to, whenever you go mining, you have to pull out a certain number of things. For example, if you send one of your miners here, you get to draw 2. Here, you get to draw 4, that kind of thing. But you're sending your workers around the board doing different things, and each of the things on the board here allow you to build. So if you send builders to this place, then you get to possibly spend resources to build things on here that will be used for scoring later on. In the end of the game, rather at the end of the game, you're going to score points. The end of the game is triggered in 3 ways. There's no gold bars in the bank. There are no empty graves in the graveyard, which are over here. You get sent to the graveyard if you duel and get shot. And all 3 dynamite pieces have been drawn from the mining bag. So those are the three things that can trigger. The game continues until each player has had an equal number of turns, and then you score points. 1 point per gold piece, 10 points per gold bar, and then you also get the points indicated on your built marquee tiles, 5 or 10 points each. And then whoever has the most points is the winner. It's a really fun, simple, light game that has a pretty cool Western theme to it. And I really enjoy it. I've enjoyed it over the years, and I just think it's a fun little use of the Mancala mechanism of taking things from one spot and then dropping them off as you go, dropping one off at each place as you go, and then firing off those different activities that each of the different kinds of townspeople can use. I just think it's a really fun thing. All right, so all those go back in there. It goes down there, and then I think, are these both the same size? Yes, they are. All right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to put all of the meeples in one bag and all of the mining things in the other. And that looks like that. That goes in there. Picking stuff up is hard sometimes, but it's easier when they're angular and blocky, because they all kind of, you can, with surface tension, you can sometimes pick it a lot more up than you should be able to, I think. But this is a really fun game, and I'm going to play this, I think, with Jess here in the very near future, because I think I want to teach her how to play this game. She enjoys that Mancala mechanism, and so I think she will enjoy this as well. Let's turn the box around. Now it's all straight. That is a fistful of meeples. There you go. Let's see what we got going on here. Jeff C says, I'll take it. All right. He has one, but thanks. All right, Ryan, thank you very much. So Jeff, you need to send me a email at flipsideobg@gmail.com. Please remind me in that email that you are a previous winner, so I don't send you some stickers, but I will get you another surprise in the mail coming up here in just a little bit. Doug says, what's up, everyone? Great game today. My copy is supposed to come in when Deluxe Coloma delivers. Ooh, Deluxe Coloma. Ooh. From Kickstarter. The madam does something a little special. Well, yeah, she gets guys to go buy more beer at the saloon. That's what she does. I don't know where your mind went, Vanessa, but there you have it. David Brownlee is here. What's up? What's up? I thought that was noteworthy too. Hey guys, all right, get your minds out the gutter, boy. What y'all doing? Shoot. I was just going to say the same thing. Well, you guys hanging in there, had to miss Steamers this month. Adulting. Yep. Well, we hope you do good on your test, man. Hope you do well on your test. Let's raise the bar in English a little bit. Great minds think alike. Yeah. And fools seldom differ. Hate showing up late. No worries, Luke. It's okay. You got here, and that's all that matters. Alrighty. So that was a fistful of meeples. Now, another reason why I wanted to go over that one, even though it's only 5 years old, is that as I was looking through the Geek, I saw that a new expansion for a Fistful of Meeples is coming out. It's called A Few Meeples More, and it's a collection of modular mini expansions for a Fistful of Meeples. So it looks like they can all be added individually or all together at once. So you have Mavericks, which are wild meeples that can shift between builder, miner, robber, or duty, all at the drop of a hat. You have Skip the Dog. and who guards buildings, keeping Meeples from entering. They have to skip. The ghostly Madame. The Madame is back from the grave. Now she haunts the town, scaring Meeples out of their wits and out of their buildings. And then there is the Biggins. Robber Baron, Sheriff, Gold Tycoon, and Freemason are bigger versions of their smaller counterparts. Each one has a unique special ability, adding in some extra spice. Then there are building facades. These first-come, first-served tiles can be built on top of marquees, providing new end-game scoring opportunities. That's pretty freaking cool. So, oh, well, that doesn't go there. Let's see. Now I want to look at the few Meeples more. Game found. It was on Game Found, apparently. Oh, it was part of the... Okay, it was part of the Coloma, I would imagine. Yep, it sure was. It was part of the Coloma thing. Well, I guess I missed it. Only $9. Well, duty shoots. Can I get it? I want to get it if I can. I don't know if I can. I don't know. It's probably over, isn't it? Yep, it's Pledge Manager. Oh, well, I'll have to wait, which isn't a bad thing. But it was an add-on for the Coloma Kickstarter that Doug has already referenced. But that's cool. I didn't know about it. Now I have something that I want to get again. Because I think that's a cool thing. Oh, crud. I closed my... thingamadoogie hopper. So I gotta get that back open. Montage videos. I closed the wrong one. Live streaming. There we go. All right. So she also scares them out of their shorts. Wow. Wowee. Vanessa. Making me blush. Vanessa's on fire today. This girl is on fire. All right, here we go. So, that was our first one. Congratulations, Jeff C. Send me an email. flipsideobg@gmail.com. Second game that we're going to talk about today. This game is from 2016. So this one is 8 years old. So that's your first clue. It's 2016. Second clue, I will give 2 of the 14 mechanisms that it includes. Oh my gosh. Wow, we'll talk about that in just a second. But here we go. 2 of the 14 mechanisms employed are events and contracts. Events and contracts are 2 of the mechanisms employed out of 14. And let's just talk about how many artists are worked on this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Huh? 45 artists worked on this game. 45! Blink, blink. Blink, blink indeed. Ryan, you're just... When did this go viewer discretion? Eric, you cracked me up, bro. TI4, good guess, Eric. Keep it up, buddy. One of these days, pal, one of these days. There were only 2 that showed up, and I don't think you're a Trekkie. Yeah, seems like it will be Rebellion. Well, I guess Ryan just needs to be our Cora Quest. Good try, Eric. Ryan just needs to be our prize distribution department because he, once again, got it correct. Now, the reason I'm not picking this up and showing it to you face value because it does have a insert in here, and we pretty much need to keep it flat in order for this not to be a huge mess. I have not opened this box in quite some time. So the opportunity for this to be a mess already is pretty high. But I do have a pretty cool insert in here for it. So hopefully it has done its job to an extent. All right. So Ryan, you can either take the prize, sans a sticker, or give it away, whichever you would like. I didn't think there were that many artists in board gaming. Well, apparently they are, and most of them, I guess, work for Fantasy Flight. But yeah, first to claim the prize package can have it. Fight! Who's gonna? Everybody's going. Let me see. Star Wars Rebellion. Am I right? Yes, Eric, you are correct, but too late. All right, while you guys clamor over the amazing prizes that I send out. Nope, that's not a true statement. Let's go. An insert that doesn't keep things organized. How cool is it, really? Well, I don't know how good it keeps it organized. I think it's going to keep it organized. I'm going to open it this way first so that we can... Oh, so far so good. All right, so here are some battle cards, basically. So you have two, you have a team game side, and then you have the regular side. Because this is a game that you can play 2 to 4 players, but really it's a 2-player game that you can split them up. And certain sides will only use certain units and all of that other kind of stuff. But it's really a 2-player game. I do have the Rise of the Empire expansion in here, which is pretty cool because it brings in... I've always touted this game as the original trilogy in a box. That's what I've usually called it, and I stand by that. But the Rise of the Empire expansion brings into the fray the Rogue One, which is contemporary with the original trilogies. So I think it was cool that they added it into this. So you have some more fighters that come. You have some more units that come in that expansion, and that's what these two things are for. We go with those battle boards over there. Then you have the Learn to Play book. So you can learn how to play by going through and going through all of this stuff and so forth and so on. But then you also have the rules reference book, which was, I don't know, I never really kind of caught on to that, but I kind of get it. So you learn how to play with this, and then if you have questions, you look them up in this. Okay. It's kind of like a frequently asked questions book. Appendix. Then you have, see, oh, look at that! It's pretty clean. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, this is the Zenbens one, baby. Look at that. That's super cool. Oh, it's even, how did dust get inside the box? I don't understand that. Anyway, we'll look at that in just a minute. Wow, that's really awesome. All right, so here's half the board. This gives you an idea of the scale of this game. Here's half the board. And then here is the other half of the board that we will not be able to show completely on the screen. Where did it go? There it is. And this kind of goes like this. Whoosh. So you kind of get the idea, right? And I've got my computer screen kind of in the way over here, but it's a really nice game. So basically you have the rebel bases over here, and the location is hidden. You have rebel objectives up here, imperial objectives down there. They have also a probe deck, which they can use. You are basically trying to get, let me see if I remember correctly, if we can get the hope of the rebellion up to here, then that's one of the ways that the rebellion wins. But generally speaking, if you can keep the rebel base hidden for a certain period of time, there's also other objectives that you can get and all that kind of thing. It's been so long since I played this, but man, I just can't make myself get rid of this game because I like it so much. Okay, so that's the board. Comes in two giganto pieces. Here is the top of, now this is Zenbens. This is called Zenbens Rebellion thing. Pardon my dust. But you have, and you see a lot of these units that are just kind of stuck in here are ones that came from the expansion. So that's why they don't exactly fit in here. I've just kind of got them stuffed in different spots throughout the course. So that's why this is like that. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to put this one back here because it fits better there. Anyway, that's why. So you have all of these different things. So this is one of the things I loved about it. So you've got all of these Mon Calamari cruisers, all of the U-Wings. These U-Wings came from the expansion from Rogue One. They're just really cool. Love them. These are great. Then the Corvettes, the Carillion Corvettes, are in here as well. Just a lot of really cool stuff. I love the pieces of this game. You have shield generators, ion cannons, troops. Down here you have X-Wings, snow speeders, Y-Wings over here, and then you have freighters and troop transports over here. These are all of the dice. Just a lot of really neat stuff in this game. And then, so you have, these are the expansion characters. Well, some of them are the expansion characters. So you have Jyn Erso, you have Saul Guerrera, who came out of his little sticker thingy, his standee. You have Chirrut Imwe, Cassian, Andor. So then you have, these are from the, this is another expansion character called Krennic's Finest, his little Dark Trooper people. And then you have Director Krennic. And then, of course, not from the expansion, Jabba the Hutt. And you have Admiral Moti. So you kind of get the idea, right? All of these different characters are in here. And just fun. Fun. Now, those were where you originally put other kinds of ships and all that kind of thing. You have damage markers over here. You have control markers over here for the rebels. You have Han, General Rykeen, Wedge, Admiral Akbar, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, Jedi Luke Skywalker, because there are 2 Luke Skywalkers. They're just regular, like, farm boy Luke Skywalker. Obi-Wan Kenobi, General Madine, Jan Dodonna, Lando, Chewie. So all of these are in here. And that's basically all of the, well, except for these guys. Some of these guys over here are Imperial, but that's all of the Rebel units that are in the game. Then you have all of the Imperial stuff. And again, we got a little bit of mess in here, don't we? Doo-doo. All right, well, it's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah. Got a little bit of a mess. But it gives you the opportunity to take a look at all of the stuff that is in here. Let me see. I'm going to have to clean this up a little bit. Sorry. Because it's going to make me just pull everything out. There we go. All right. This is another reason why I like doing this. I think it's cool. I think it's fun to look at stuff. AT-ATs. I'm sorry, not AT-ATs. These are ATSTs over here. So we're going to put all the ATSTs back in their spot. Go on, boys. Get back in there. You also have AT-ATs over here. So Imperial Walkers. Still really cool. You are in the wrong spot. You are in the wrong spot. Oh, there must have been another. Oh, Strider. You don't need to go outside. There it is. It goes over here. There. We've got, I don't know why I'm doing this because it's just going to get all messed up again. But so there are like tanks, grav tanks for ground units. There are regular troopers for ground units. So all the ground units are going to go in there. So let's do that. And let's see. So, I mean, if you don't already know just from looking at it and how freaking giddy I am about this, why I like this game so much, then you probably don't know me very well. And then we have different air or air units. See, that doesn't go in there, nor does that. These came in the expansion, that's why there's not a place for them. So I guess we might have to put them back in there. But all of these little fighters can come in there. What do we got? We got more dudes like this. More AT-AT, ATSTs. All right, there we go. ATST. Fighters, and then all of these guys can go in here. Oh, that was a ground unit. That needs to go over here. That needs to go in there. Another ground unit. And then we have more of those carriers. Another tank over there. And so we'll put these guys in here like that. But even with, I mean, this includes an expansion, which, and the whatchamacallit, the storage solution wasn't meant to have the expansion. So the fact that it does kind of include the expansion, these are cool. Interdictor class Star Destroyers. These are really neat. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, I guess technically, we can't. I mean, we just have to put them over here. So we don't really have anywhere else to put them. But you can actually have a partially built Star Destroyer. I'm sorry, Death Star, like indoor. Oops. Or after you have completely built it, a completely built Death Star. And it is possible for you to blow up planets with the Death Star, which is what these things are for. So yeah, here's that probe deck we were talking about earlier. So it's just a really neat, let's see, yeah, that can go there. For me, it's a really, really neat system. That can go over there, and these can go over here, I guess. Ooh. Well, not quite, but that kind of works. So anyway, the Zen Bends, I'm very happy with it, actually. I know that it was a little, but all of the different people that are in the Empire. You've got, you've got Krennic and Krennic's Finest and Jabba the Hutt and all those people over here. Then you also have Vader, Admiral Piet, Boba Fett, Janus, some or other. He's one of the advisors for the Emperor. Grand Moff Tarkin, the Emperor Palpatine, General Tag, Moff, can't read it, Jerjerrod, Moff Jerjerrod, Colonel Yularen. You have Admiral Ozzel, General Veers from Hoth, and then you have Skunta. Oh yeah, Sunterfell. Sorry, Sunterfell. One of those. I almost said Viper pilot. Nah, nope, not a Viper pilot. One of the TIE fighters from the extended universe. TIE fighter pilots. All right, so that goes in there like so. And then, oh, this one will come back in here like that. It sits nicely. Then we will have this little guy right here, I believe. Just like so. And then this. I think this needs to go in here somewhere, if I remember correctly, because it doesn't fit up top. And that goes in right like that. Then, I think what we actually can do, not that it needs to, but we can put these in here like this. Maybe like that. Interesting. We can put this in here like this. And then all of these in here like that. And these can just go right on top. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, there we go. That is Star Wars Rebellion. Where's Lord Helmet and Colonel Sanders? We just watched that the other night for family movie night. That's funny. Dust bunnies are sneaky little things. That is correct. I won. Oh, always late. Yep. Seems nobody wants the special prizes, just the stickers. If no one else wants it, I'll take it without the stickers. All right. So, Stefan, give me an email. And we'll do that. Will wonders never cease? One of Sam's games is organized. Well, it kind of wasn't. Wow, yeah, organization is really quite amazing. Someone up his meds. That's funny. Swoops in to claim the prize, Stefan. You want to see his pill organizer? Nope, you don't, because it's non-existent. The stickers are pretty boss. Well, they are pretty cool. I agree. I knew it was too good to be true. Yep. I have one, and I'm saving up for a t-shirt. Where's Lord Helmet? Yep, I kept hearing Zen Benz before I realized it was Zen Benz. Well, it's Pizza the Hut would be an interesting paint job. Blech. Oh, that's one of the... It doesn't, but it comes very close. That part of Spaceballs comes very close to making me, like, heave a little bit, because it's like, it's so, especially when the guy starts eating Pizza the Hut, it's gross. All right, Stefan, very cool. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, Spaceballs is one of those really fun movies. Daphne picked it for her pick on, what was it? Saturday, I think. So that's the two games we went over, Rebellion and a Fistful of Meeples. So that's pretty cool. Jeff C., please send me an email if you have not yet already. I haven't checked yet, so I don't know if it's going to be there, if it's already there or not. But that's pretty much it. Yeah. Or else pizza will send out for you. Yep. That is awesome. That is funny. All right. Jeff and Stefan, you have both sent me your emails. Very cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And thank you, everybody else, for being here. Let's see. Have we... I'm just curious, because it's possible. It's possible. We hit it. 8,000 subscribers gets this. Woo! And it's not doing it, of course, right now. But yeah, loving it. Super cool. Why isn't it doing it? There, finally. Yeah. 8,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for everybody. I appreciate that. Golly, what am I going to do for 8,000 subscribers? I don't know. Jesse and I will have to talk about it, because we never try to count our chickens before they hatch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that we finally hit it. And what we're going to do now is figure out how in the world we're going to celebrate that momentous occasion, because that's really cool. Thank you so much, everybody. We appreciate you. We appreciate you being part of our community. And we only hope... and we work hard to try to make sure that this is an inviting community that will respect people, and that's what we want to foster. We want to foster other people that respect people. And I appreciate you guys and gals being here, spending time with us. You know, it's one of those things where it does my heart good to get roasted by Eric on a daily basis. It does my heart good to see names that I recognize and to see names that I don't recognize, because that means it's somebody new that's coming and checking us out, and hopefully they can stay. This is all great stuff. So thank you so much for 8,000 subs. That is a super cool thing. Thank you so much for that. And we are... oh, man, I'm humbled. That's just the way it is. I'm humbled. I'm looking forward. I'm always trying to look forward to the next thing, but it's good sometimes, and this is something that our church really kind of talks about a lot. It's good to kind of sit and experience the blessing, and not just kind of, not just like moving past it and taking it for granted. You got to sit and enjoy it for a little bit. So we're going to come up with something. I don't know what we're going to do, because this week especially is like, we've got something going on every week. We're actually having to postpone our city group that we usually do on Wednesdays. We're having to postpone that this week because we've got something every single night. And so I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do something to say thank you guys and gals for being here and for getting us to 8,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Hopefully that is a reciprocated thing, because we love doing this. So thank you for being here. I got to get on out of here. I got to get a video, I got to get a review recorded for my Dice Tower contribution tomorrow. And I'm going to be reviewing Stranger Things Upside Down on the Dice Tower tomorrow. So go check that out. And I don't know what I'm going to be doing here on the Flipside, but it'll be something cool. So we'll see you guys and gals on the Flipside. Take care. Spaceballs! Yep, exactly. Oh, Mom Gamer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Experience a blessing. Yep, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Glad to be of service. Yeah. Can count on you. 8,000? Didn't know there was that many loonies on here. Yep, that's exactly. Now I can unsubscribe with 50 fake emails I use. Maybe give away a copy of the Poop Game with deluxe components. I don't know that. I don't want a Poop Game that has deluxe components. Don't do that. Yes. Yes. Under Falling Skies is going to be tomorrow. No, I'm sorry. Thursday. Thursday we're doing Under Falling Skies solo. So looking forward to that as well. All right. We will see y'all later. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Oh, dang it. I almost forgot. Remember, I was talking a few seconds ago about how busy we are this week. That is actually meaning that we're actually not going to be able to do Time Honor Tuesdays this week, because we've got Dante has an event that we need to go to tonight, and it's a performance for him, so we got to go to that, and it's right when we would be doing Time Honor Tuesdays. So I almost forgot. I'm sorry. Blah, blah, blah. I'll be making a short later on today so that everybody knows that there's not going to be Time Honor Tuesday stream tonight. We wanted to, but we just couldn't work it out because of other extracurriculars that are going on. But anyway, that's that. We'll see you guys later on. I'm out. Bye. Take care.